Qctm communication manual with Project 6, which is vocal variety. His speech is 5 to 7 minutes, and it's entitled Dramatic Readings. Please welcome James.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters.
Hello.
This is not a tirade. Maybe it is. You've already learned a little bit about me. I like photography, videography, that sort of thing. There's another side of me that you may not know, and that is I like to write. I've been a writer for a long, long time. And I mostly write short stories and poetry. Poetry is actually my favorite thing. So tonight, I'm going to do my interpretations of some dramatic readings that have influenced me in some way. The first one is by William Ernest Henley, and it's called Invictus. I like this particular poem because whenever I'm feeling down or out of control or not, things aren't going as well as maybe I would like for them to go, this poem seems to cheer me up a little bit. But anyway, it's called Invictus by William Ernest Henley. This is my interpretation. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I think whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I've not winced nor cried aloud. Under the lodgings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. Yet the menace of the years shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gates, how charged with punishment the scroll, for I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. That poem seems to cheer me up when I'm not feeling as well as I should. I learned that a long time ago back in high school when we were doing literature. The second poem that I really like is by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is someone that I've identified with for a long, long time. I just like the way his poems go. This particular one, some people say it has to do with someone thinking about suicide. I'm going to leave that interpretation for you. But for me, it's just a very lovely poem. And it's about someone who's riding along in the evening and he passes this field and this beautiful snow scene. But anyway, it's called Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village though. He'll not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds a sweep of easy wind and downy flake. But I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. That poem, I just like it. I don't know what to say beyond that. It's just, I like the words, I like the rhythm. Well, now that you've heard some of the writers who have influenced me, I'm going to now let you hear something that I've written. When I originally wrote this, I was having a troubled time in my life. And this particular poem, I originally called it, What If We Could? But I changed it through time. And it's been rewritten, and I've done this dramatic reading of this particular poem a few times. back when I was younger, growing up in Michigan, we used to have bonfires. I don't know if you're familiar with that. You build these big fires with wood, and you would sit by the fire, and you would talk about whatever. You would dance, play music, drink. It was just something we always did as kids. Drinking as kids, not, but later on. But anyway, this poem, it's called We Must Say Our Goodbyes. This particular poem happens to be about a girlfriend that we broke up. And that's basically what this is about. But it goes like this. It's funny how things change. How they never remain the same. How you once thought you could go back. But somehow it's not as easy as that. Dreams fade away as paths part. Days turning to night, giving new starts. Sometimes we do without knowing, we feel without showing, we go on as we must live our lives. But sometimes as much as it hurts, we must say our goodbyes. So that one you kind of know a little bit about me there. But here's another one. I was just being whimsical and funny. And this is going to be my last one. Again, it's a takeoff from somebody else very famous, Robert Frost. But this is my own version. I rewrote what he did, and of course I'm going to say I think it's better. But that's neither here nor there. It just happens to be kind of a whimsical type poem. And it's called I Don't Care. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. But I have no desire for the turn of the dice. So I don't care which way the world's going to end. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it and you've learned another part of me.